Hello friends, welcome to my channel. In previous video, I had discussed some basic topic of UiPath. In this video, I will discuss some advanced topic of UiPath. Today's video content: what is invoke code, example and use case of invoke code, what is invoke workflow, and some example and use case of invoke workflow. So let's see. So we need to drag invoke code from activities panel. So what is invoke code? Invoke code activity is used for directly calling VB.NET code from the UiPath platform. Using this activity, you can specify exactly what code to be executed and what arguments to be passed to and from the activity. So you can directly put VB.NET code in this invoke code workflow, and you can pass your variable as edit arguments. I will create some values as an example. In this video, I will show you how to connect with this invoke code activity. So I am giving you one example, like in variable panel, we are going to create a variable. This is name of list and browse for types. So I am taking this system.collections.generic list, and list should be string type. Let's assume. Clicking OK and set a default value as new. List of string. Now with the help of invoke code, I am adding some name of this list. So edit argument, create variable. Here we need to create variable. This variable we are going to use in invoke code. Basically, this argument is a connection between invoke code activity and this workflow. So here value is, we have already created name of list. So you are using this name list in this coding section. So here I have given a string. It should be list of string. Clicking OK. Now we are going this edit code section. Here I am writing that my variable and adding some name. Here you can see you will get this kind of options when if you need to write any code. Then after this dot section, you will get the option which operation you need to perform next. All the options are available over here. So as we need to add some names, so I am adding here. Simply I am taking copy of it and changing name. Just need to click OK. Now your code is added over here. Next I am going to show you this list of names I have added here with the help of a for each loop. Here my item is name of list. Just with the help of message box, I am showing you the list of names I have added over this invoke code. Running this one. See, the added name is showing here. So like this we can add any kind of code with the help of invoke code if this is needed to our workflow. With the help of invoke code you can do any kind of activity. Just you need to remember this thing. You need to pass these arguments in your invoke code method. Next I am going to invoke workflow. This is invoke workflow. This is the properties panel of invoke workflow. So what is invoke workflow? With the help of this activity you can call any other workflow outside of this workflow. You can call that workflow over here and you will get the result from that workflow to this workflow. That's why here you need to give that workflow path. After that, import arguments. Next you can also open this workflow from here. So I have created another workflow. It's a simple workflow where this bot will ask for an input name and this name will display in a message box. I simply need to call this workflow from my original workflow. So for that I have to give the workflow path first. If you go to the project folder, then this workflow is situated here and I just need to call this workflow. You also can do it by clicking these three dots and just select your workflow and open. Next we need to create import arguments. For that I need to create arguments over here. This may be in or out, means this is coming from the workflow and we can use this name also in our main workflow. Import arguments. Basically this is out, so direction should be out. Type string. Value is name2 as we have declared in this main workflow. Just click OK. For your clarity, I have added a assign activity over here and just added this name2. Your name is with this variable and print this variable in a message box. From here also, open workflow, you can directly open your second workflow, which is this. Now I am running this file. Suppose I am giving here test. This message box is coming from our second workflow. This one. And after clicking OK, your name is test. This message is coming from this assign variable. Your name is, and this message box I have put it. So by this process you can use invoke workflow and use any workflow in your main workflow. Means do connection with any workflow with your main workflow with the help of import arguments. Next video I will discuss some real-time project of UiPath platform and also some demo projects. If you like this video, then please subscribe my channel. You will get more new updates on UiPath advanced topic as well as basic topics. Thank you for watching this video.